Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2022 FIFA World Cup DLC for FIFA 23. And today we're going to be doing a run with New Zealand. They haven't qualified for the World Cup since 2010 when they went unbeaten. But ever since then, they have not been able to make it. Maybe in the future, now with that guaranteed Oceania place, we'll be seeing some more of New Zealand in the future. So I decided to do a run with them today, and of course we are going to randomize this tournament just like we do with every single one of my runs on any of the games. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we are in a group with Belgium, Australia and Iceland. Okay, I'll take it. So we got Belgium, obviously being the best team in the group. Got Australia, who is a rival. Yeah, pretty much a rival, friendly rivalry, whatever you want to call it. And then we got Iceland as well. So yeah, no, that sounds pretty good to me. So before we start, let's just have a quick look at the squad for New Zealand. And the only player that I can really kind of point out is Chris Wood up top. Literally, that's the only player I really know now for New Zealand, and maybe Barbarousse as well on the wing. I have heard of him, but the rest of them I don't really know, to be honest with you. What about the bench? Again, just people I don't know. They used to have a player at the back called Winston Reid, who used to be quite a solid centre-back for New Zealand. In future, we might be seeing more of New Zealand at the World Cup thanks to the new format changes to qualifying. Of course, Oceania now gets a guaranteed spot, which means probably 90% of the time you're going to see New Zealand get that guaranteed spot. Unless, of course, you have a freak year when, for example, maybe Solomon Islands might get it, or something like that. And that would be awesome, but we probably will see New Zealand a lot more. Here, Juan. Go on. It's a great chance. Barbarousse. Oh, good save from Courtois. First 10 minutes in. And we've got a corner. Come on, New Zealand. I'm looking for some shocks. Of course, I did a run with the New Zealand women's team for the FIFA Women's World Cup. And I actually ended up winning the tournament in the end. So let's hope I can replicate that here with the men's team. Oh no, come on, really? Oh my goodness. Well, that's BS. If you see the replay on this goal from Muniez's goal, you'll know that that literally came off the back of my player there. It's a really annoying way to concede. Let's just have a look at that one more time. And yeah, look, Lukaku had it and it came off the back of my player, kind of like Lukaku meant to do it, and it was a goal for Munier. He was just in the right position and it just went, well, my keeper saved it, but it went straight in anyway. Come on, that's got to be offside, right? No? That's not offside? I thought it was slightly offside, and that's Hazard with the second goal for Belgium. I knew I'd drop this match. Absolutely knew it. I think Belgium were just way too good for us. Half time in this one, and New Zealand are down by 2-0, but expected, to be honest, against a side like Belgium. Oh, really? I tackled him, but it went straight to Lukaku. Like, there's something going on with this game. For some reason, like, just favouring Belgium all the time. Can we tackle him? Good play. Oh, good save as well. Like, I don't know how Belgium are getting these shots off. It's literally been all about Belgium. Garbit. Barbarousse. Oh, he's actually through. What's happened to the Belgium defence? There's one coming back here, though. But we scored, and that is 2-1 now. New Zealand have got a goal. And that's surprising because we were getting pressed in for ages. Here we go, Belgium on the attack. Lukaku just tackled me and just taps it in. There was no way I was going to get that when he already dispossessed my defender. 3-1. That's probably game over now. And yeah, Belgium just a little bit too good for us here. Let's see if Bell can score for New Zealand. Oh, that's gone in. That's actually gone in. Bell has just scored a really nice free kick. And despite still losing, that was a hell of a free kick. That was a hell of a free kick from Bell. Look at this. I want to see this one more time. In front of the Belgian fans. What a free kick that was. Lovely stuff from New Zealand. It's a shame really that it wasn't 2-2. From that free kick. Instead, we still lose the game. But hey, we put up a hell of a fight there against one of the best teams in the group. So in the other game, Australia and Iceland drew 1-1. So that's your table. We are rock bottom at the moment. Still time to recover. Here we go then. Australia versus New Zealand. I love how the game gave me this fixture for this group stage. That's awesome. You know, Australia versus New Zealand. I'd probably say it's more of a friendly rivalry than anything, right? I mean, if any Australians and New Zealand people can confirm, can New Zealand survive the mini onslaught that's probably going to happen? Belgium, we almost clawed it back, but here there is a solid chance to do something. Pushing forward, up to Bell. Go on. Shot. Oh, good save. Okay, that's the first attempt of the game. After 30 minutes of battling in midfield, it's a corner to New Zealand. Passes it to Wood. Cross that in. Overhead kick, yes! New Zealand have scored! And that is 1-0 against Australia. And what a way to do it as well, against your neighbours and rivals. You know, it's great stuff there from New Zealand. And that's 1-0. That's going to mean a lot for New Zealand, scoring an overhead kick like that against Australia. Look at that. That was quite nice, to be fair, especially for New Zealand. New Zealand are going to head into half-time with the score at 1-0, thanks to that overhead kick. I mean, New Zealand has scored some nice goals in this run so far. An overhead kick, a free kick. New Zealand are only about just shy of 15 minutes away from beating one of their international rivals. And that would be great if they can do that, especially from the overhead. Through ball. There's a gap in the defence. Here comes Bell. And I know what I'm going to do here. And yeah, that's 2. And New Zealand have doubled their lead. And it's that man again, Garbett, has scored to make it 2 for New Zealand. It was quite a quiet game at times, but the goals that we scored were quite nice. The first goal especially, and that one was quite a clean finish as well. That's the end of the game and a victory for New Zealand. And that's 3 points on the board in the second game of this World Cup. So 1 win and 1 loss. No hard feelings lost between these two. Of course, it's just probably a friendly rivalry more than anything. So this is the table after 2 games. Belgium are top with 6 points. And New Zealand are in second with 3. Iceland and Australia still only have 1 point, but if we lose against Iceland, then obviously we will lose that second place spot to either Iceland or Australia. Third and final match of the group stage is against Iceland, a team that we actually did not too long ago on this game, so if you want to check out that run, you can. They were fairly decent when we used them, but their low rating kind of sort of hindered them, and I think, well, hopefully they will get hindered here by that low rating. I think they're just slightly above New Zealand's rating on this game. Only ever so slightly. What can we do against Iceland? They look up for it. They actually do look legit up for it. They're like in that mood where they want to smash me like 4-0. That's outside the box. Into the box now. And okay, that was a really nice goal. And I think they're in the mood to absolutely crush me. I think I've just got that feeling. I just have that feeling. And I think that was Sigurdsson that scored. Not the Sigurdsson we know. It's just Sigurdsson. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Come on, we're going to be under a lot of pressure here because Iceland are fighting for this. And I need to fight for it as well. I need to fight for it like I need it. And of course I need it. I always need it. Chris Wood now. Oh, tackled. That was a hell of a tackle. Into the box. Power shot. Good save. Under so much pressure from Iceland. They never played like this when I used them. Great challenge, but it goes straight back to Iceland. And that's through the middle. And that's another goal. Like, how do they get these passes off? It's crazy, isn't it? How the computer just does it all the time. You know, if you're a smaller team on this DLC, you really just get punished by some of the other teams. Half time is not looking good for us here in this World Cup match. I don't know what's happening really. I mean, Belgium are beating Australia, which is great, but Iceland will steal that place unless we get 2 goals. And I get it, we're New Zealand, we're not like the biggest team in the world, but we just beat Australia. So how do we go from beating Australia to losing against Iceland? Through ball, here comes Wood. Can he do it? Yes, okay, that's a goal. And that is 2-1 now. Come on, New Zealand, we can get back in this game. With stuff like that, absolutely. Is there a late chance for New Zealand here? Through ball, Chris Wood. This time we will put our trust in him. He scores! 88th minute, and Chris Wood has saved us from elimination. At the moment, anyway, there's still about 2 or 3 minutes left, plus added time. And New Zealand might have gotten out of this group stage. Come on. Come on. Iceland were all over us in that first half. And then we came back in the second half. And Chris Wood here, very nice run. And puts it into the back of the net. And that's going to be 2-2 at full time. New Zealand did really well to get back into that game. And they will go through to the round of 16. Nice one, New Zealand. That's way better than what I expected. I thought group stage finish all the way. So that's your final table. Belgium beat Australia in the end 1-0. So Belgium went perfect. 9 points for 3 games. New Zealand got 4 points. Iceland got 2. And Australia with only 1. So checking out the round of 16 quickly. Switzerland versus England. Portugal versus New Zealand. Belgium versus Croatia. Netherlands versus Serbia. We have Mexico versus Scotland. USA versus Wales. Hungary versus Italy. And Brazil versus South Korea. This is Group A. Switzerland and Serbia obviously went through. Ukraine and Qatar going home. In Group B, Senegal and Saudi Arabia got eliminated in that one. England and the Netherlands go through. Group C, Portugal and Croatia went through. Japan and Argentina. Argentina missing out by a point there. Unlucky. Group D obviously is our group. Group E, Mexico and Italy going through. Ghana and Northern Ireland crashing out of that tournament. Group F, Hungary and Scotland going through. Canada and China going home. Group G, United States and South Korea going through. Iran and Tunisia, it's very close there, but just missing out by a point. And in the final group, Brazil went through with 7 points. Wales went through with 4. Austria and Czech Republic again missing out by a point. So our reward for getting out the group stage is Portugal. Ronaldo's Portugal. Can we cause an upset here? I highly doubt it. We couldn't beat Belgium and we struggled against Iceland. Yes, we did beat Australia, but you know, that was just a really good performance. We will not be doing that here against Portugal. I think this is the limit for the run. It's a shame that this game doesn't simulate to the end. It would be really interesting to see who the game picks to win the tournament. It's just going to be about defense in this game, I think. I think we're going to get barely any chances in this game. Ronaldo straight in, of course. Just goes top corner. And Cristiano Ronaldo has scored for Portugal to make it 1-0 against New Zealand. And he just lets us know it's too easy. And Portugal just looks so lively here. I thought Iceland were lively, but definitely not compared to Portugal. They're all over me right now. Look at this. Look at this. How are we supposed to do anything here? They just like go, yep, bang, and straight in. It's just insane. We've lost 100%. I mean, the computer's just like taking the mick now, isn't it? You know, it just did the tea celebration, which isn't his actual celebration. So it did it just to mock me because I'm English. Thanks, AI. Sometimes the computer plays the most brain-dead football in the world on this difficulty, and other times it'll just absolutely smash you. Cross that in, and that's the closest we've got to goal, and it's half-time. Portugal are leading by 2-0, as expected, to be honest with you. Through ball, oh, that's outrageous, isn't it? And good save. What a through ball that was to Joao Felix. Go on, go for the strike. Ah, really? Just caught? Fair enough. We just lack the talent and probably the experience here to play against a side like Portugal and beat them. Pepe. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, well, Leao has scored and that is 3-0 to Portugal. It's game over. There we go. Finally, it's over. And sadly, New Zealand's journey has come to an end. But hey, we got to the round of 16 and that's probably the best we could have probably hoped for. Sadly, running into Portugal, never great when you're a side like New Zealand. So the quarterfinals look like this. We got Mexico versus the USA, England versus Portugal, Italy versus Brazil, and Serbia versus Belgium. You can make your own mind up who wins the World Cup in this run. And that is going to be the end of the run with New Zealand. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, despite it being just a slightly average run, I'd say. But if you did enjoy it, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.